for the ground. Got my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. Happy Tuesday today. Let me see how all systems go. There we go. Everything looks good. Let's get it, guys, today. Let's see what we got going on the charts. GJ, this might be the one, guys. This might be the one. It does look like it. It does look like this might be the breakout here. So, can we continue is the question here. I mean, I'd be surprised. It would be insanely nuts if price just wants to keep on rejecting with this many attempts at breaking out and such strong closures now on all time frames. So I'm going to run down the analysis, start off with news here. Looking at news Tuesday today, we have Bailey speaking a little bit later here, and with Bailey speaking a little bit later, that's about it, to be honest. That's about it. Yeah, he's speaking around just 5 minutes before NYSE open. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit later by the time he speaks. And then we have a bit of FOMC members speaking as well, can impact gold and all of that stuff. So yeah, in terms of news events, nothing really we need to worry about. Now, if we're looking at price action here, previous daily closing above the range breakout candle. We have had multiple attempts at breakout candles, including this one failed, and now today. Are we going to fail? I would be extremely surprised. Why? Because of the 4-hour positioning here. If you look at 4-hour timeframes are closing breakout with a retest with another close above here. Yes, we have to break the highs in order to get continuation. At the moment, we're kind of playing out back towards the top of the range. I was actually contemplating buying this, but right as this 30-minute closed here, and it seems like it was a good shot here to get back to towards the top of the range, but wasn't sure how we would react at that 30, so made the decision that I'll take buys above the 30 here. So that is going to be my plan for buys above this 30 with a 30-minute close here in about 22 minutes, or 15-minute close as well is fine. We have a 15-minute resistance here. Next resistance at around 500. So I'll be looking for buys above that. Simple continuation. We'll try breakouts today. If it fails, then wow, I'm pretty surprised. Just no momentum in here. I mean, I have to consider Asian session, not Asian, but early 6:45 a.m. my time. So about 2 hours after Asian open, 2.5 hours after Asian open, we had this nice little close here, which was the catalyst of the move and gave us, how big of a push was this from break of these highs here? Let's have a look here. 42 pips. That's a very nice push here. So maybe this wants to fake out again. If it does, then yeah, GJ is clapped. GJ is dead. So that is what I'm looking for here, trying to get back up to 500s and potentially continue. It would have been ideal if we had deeper pullbacks before the session or range before the session, so that we can create enough liquidity to give me confidence. 50 minutes not too early now is, but with this breakout I just have to give it a short stops below the range, to be honest. And just get in before it's too late, to be honest. This thing can just keep on going. On a breakout like today, we have been ranging for super long, so yeah, let's see what ends up happening at this resistance, see if I can capitalize off that. There's a 1 hour above, got crossed once though. Yeah, I need to check the 4 hours first. We need to see where our 4-hour targets are. So we have this one above 500 here, which we tapped with a wick here. I actually gonna mark the wick first. And then 1 hour resistances, let's see how they're looking. Yeah, there's this little one here. By the time we close above the 15, this is not going to be a problem. It's a small one as well. Let's just see how the lower time frames are looking around this zone. I guess 4 hours really the next one. 15 is a little bit above 500 here. We haven't tested this 15 yet, so we can mark this 15. This is a new resistance. Yeah, but 15, we have room to 15, so I'm not too worried. Hopefully you can chill in 4 minutes here. What is stop loss looking like? About 36 pips, 35 pips, 32 pips. If we want to go, I guess we can get away with 28. No 5-minute structure in here, so that is of course risky without 5-minute structure. Hopefully we can respect the high, pull back into the range. I buy back inside of the range somewhere from down here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll have to be aggressive on a day like today, otherwise you kind of just miss the move. So you have to give it a shot if today's going to be the breakout. I mean, we've been ranging for, see how long this accumulation is. How long have we been in here? "24 days, guys, a month. It's basically a month. So for me as a trader, not to take risk on this breaking out is going to be silly. To be, you know, obviously would have been ideal if I got in at Asian here, but I didn't plan to wake up today at Asian to take this. I guess one of these setups here or this one here, get the wick fill and continuation would be the one. And then you can just hold this. So yeah, we have to now come and trade a little bit more difficult conditions here at the highs, but it's kind of what we're left with and have to deal with. If we're looking at gold here, on the other hand, gold also reaching the highs, looking at previous daily candle closing bearish. So first bearish candle close significant, I wouldn't say significant, but slightly stronger than this one after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically a week here, a week of upside continuation with no daily pullbacks. We do have a daily candle closing bearish, not really a strong bottom wick. 4-hour candles are closing bullish, so mixed session bias. Say if this candle closed bearish, you could get a lower high. We have broken this small structural point, and finally 1-hour structure is confirmed broken now. So we do have a 1-hour structure broken here. We are trading into this resistance zone. So if we're going to find resistance, this is where we're going to find resistance from. Obviously sells make sense from down below here. It is a little bit away. See how 30-minute looks. 30-minute could push maybe sells below here. We will see. Just mark this. Yeah, it is possible to potentially push sells below here, but it's a little bit choppy. A little bit choppy you would really need, but let's see what 1 hour is saying. Yeah, 1 hour would be clean because you'd have a kind of setup 2 at the same time, so that could be an option. Would have to see how that populates. For upside continuation today, above this 15, you're pushing limits. You're pushing limits. You're really buying the highs here. So ideally, if we actually pull back to here, could be actually good opportunity to buy. So probably looking for sells below this zone here would be more ideal. More ideal to look for sells below this zone here, or changes of structure. Like if we come down, change structure. Yeah, that looks pretty good. GBP USD also breaking out from the bottom of the range here. Very nice setup. At what time was this one here? 7:15. Yeah, strange time for markets to move, but wow, this doesn't get cleaner than this setup here. Oof. That is very clean, very, very clean. Wow. I like to see that. I like to see that. Clean price action. So pulling back here, this could be a pullback to lead up into sells. If we look at previous daily closing bearish here below the range, it could end up forming a selling option. Now we are at target. We are at 4-hour support right here. So us being at 4-hour support, that's why we're getting the bounce here. This bounce can continue. In order to continue the bounce right now, you need price not to reach targets around here. I want to see where this 4-hour resistance is. We have this candle closing about in a minute here. So this one, I don't think it's too relevant anymore. It is. It's still at 15. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if we can pull back now down a little bit before continuing up, will be the play here. Will be the play. Maybe back down to key level around 1.3, retest of 1.3, and then you play back up to there. If not, then this thing might just want to continue up to there. You need some sort of thunder, like not thunder, set up threes or something a little bit more significant, right, to be able to execute on that. As for GJ right now, tap the top of the range, rejected. It's actually a good thing for us to do this, as now we can create some liquidity to give us the breakout. I guess if you took this setup to here, you'd be managing at this point here, maybe break even, or you just let it hit full SL. So yeah, I really want to see on GU some sort of pullbacks. I guess the setup that is active was this one here. So imagine that we were London session was this one and we missed this, we wouldn't be jumping in right here, right? And that's how you have to treat it. You can't control. What you can control is what time you come to the charts. You can't control what time the charts move, but we can come to times where the charts move most of the time. So if this is going to push here, imagine that this happened during your session. Guess what? You're not really going to be willing to rip a buy, you know, right here. You know what I mean? You want something to form, and what needs to form is resistances that end up creating support to continue up, or range, not range, but like a this candle close bearish, next one close bullish, maybe next one close bearish, then close above, something like that. But looks like we're working on some form of pullback right now. So we'll see how long this can last for, this pullback. Deeper the better, obviously. You know, obviously 30 minute has had no pullback, so this could be the start of one. 15 minutes for the 30 to close. Looks like we rejected one of our first levels, because if we look at this as a very clean zone here, you can put this 30. If you look at this as a very clean zone, nothing really there, nothing here, and then boom, we have this kind of rejection from the first spot. So I guess that's where that rejection is coming from. Not really the most relevant on 15 as well. So yeah, if this can pull back, create support about this level here would be better. 1.29985, that's where I'll be looking for. Let's just mark this key level as well here. So yeah, mark the key level there. That's also a zone of support that can be found, and you know, that's basically what I'm looking for. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for here in the pairs. Main focus for me today is kind of going to be GJ 1 month in the range, 1 month in the range. So I think if we're going to have a breakout, could be on a day like today. I wish this 5-minute candle did extend the range here. This would allow me to buy on this retest here. If this 5-minute candle did extend the range, what I mean by extend the range, give us a breakout, I could look for buys on retests here. But looks like next buy is going to come on. It's going to be interesting if 30-minute closes like this, because then we'll probably just need a close above here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Can you look at UJ? Sure. Yeah, UJ will probably be the same as GJ here, but not the same consolidation. We've had a little bit less, so more higher low structure. Did you close above this 4 hour? This is going to be important for GJ because they normally follow suit. This is going to be yen driven. It's very important if we close above. We did slightly close above here. Yeah, same analysis basically. That's your highs there, your resistance. You could play above the 30-minute as well, based on a 30-minute time frame. So same analysis here. You do have clean range as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's get it. Let's get it. The setup 2 need LTA on the left. A setup 2 will create its own LTA, right? It will create its own LTA. So that's what will happen. What's this? Let's have a look. Why are you saying this was a good buy from Asian session? Because of the wick fill. You're looking to fill this zone here. If you look at it on 30, it's a nice buy here. Check this out. 30 close above, that literally is your catalyst. So you're just getting in after a pullback, since there was no pullbacks on this 30. So if you're looking at this being a catalyst, this is going to be it. And obviously at the time you wouldn't know that Asian is going to push like this, but the real go-to was the 4 hour breakout here. You know, this 4 hour breakout never broke the highs and then came down, created a support, and then you're trading back from that support. So if you look at it at a 4 hour, it's actually quite interesting scenario here. So once you get any form of support above, meaning that if this wanted to fail, grab liquidity from the highs, this should have just failed. This candle should have closed bearish, back inside the range, and started continuing down. But it tried, ended up closing bullish. That's why you have a shot to fill the wick and then get back to this resistance. Mostly based off the 4 hour breakout, which we still do have this 4 hour breakout, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, this is the plan here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis here. If you did, make sure to do the YouTube business. You guys know the drill. Leaving a like on the stream. Let's see if you're active. Chat looks very quiet. Come on guys, where's everyone? No one's here. Let's go, let's go. Time to get active. You guys are all sleeping. You guys are all lazy. You want to make money in these markets, gotta be fully active, mi father. What about DAX? Yeah, we can look at DAX, just getting all this. We've had a busy morning, obviously. Charts were moving. We need to just lock in, man. Don't want to just confuse with all different BS, right? Need to be locked in, man. locked in, let everything settle, let everything, you know, understand what we're looking for. So let's get it, let's get it. If we're looking at DAX today, DAX won't be important till a little bit later, but I'm thinking probably above this 15 just immediately right off the bat. Previous daily closed bearish, no bottom wick. 4 hours closing bullish. Yeah, either buys above here 585 or 15 above the 15. That would be your buys. Sells, can't really take much sells at the moment. Sells were done yesterday. We took the sells yesterday. Holy, that was a clean option yesterday. That pushed like crazy, man. Yeah, if only I held. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? If I held this, holy crap. That's a huge payday. That's a huge payday. Oof. But yeah, that was clean. Nice little 5 close below, top wick, next candle, broke the low, and off to the races. So the sells are pretty much done, I would say, in terms of ranges here, right? You can see we don't have much ranges, so I wouldn't be looking for sells till we create ranges. Only other option is the buys, which we have to see after Frankfurt open. Right, gold just pushed down here, so those sells might come actually sooner than we expect here. Sooner than we expect. So I would love to see this actually create a support before going down, just so you don't have to run these type of stop losses like this. You know, this is really, really crazy. I did this trade. What do you think? Posted an exclusive, bro. I can't see in YouTube chat, man. I can't see in YouTube chat. Yeah, this is the problem with early options. I think a lot of buyers would have gotten involved in this. You know, obviously it looks juicy here, but then this just dies out, man. It just dies out. I mean, what is your stop loss here? I mean, aggressive stop loss below this wick here, 14 pips. So you get literally your 1-to-1 perfectly, which is nice. But let's say you're going for a bigger picture. On a day like today, no way I'm just closing here. I'm leaving this to run. So that makes it tough. Guys, we have comment of the day. Comment of the day. This is a good one. Sir, I am legendary trader from India. Thank you, sir. I very good. Please tell me, is gold buy or sell? Thank you very much, please. Bro, if you're a legendary trader and very good, why are you asking me to buy and sell? You should be telling me. You should be telling me. Why are you asking me, bro? Damn. Any effect on gold if BRICS announced currency today? Yeah, it won't change in one day, man. It won't change in one day, you know? What's your opinion on gold? My opinion on gold is what I just said in terms of my analysis. How do you make markings on the chart? What tool do you use? This is called Tradingview, bro. Tradingview, and then you use lines, horizontal lines. If anything, it will help gold towards the upside. Yeah, you see dollar weakness coming, but dollar and gold at the moment are extremely decorrelated. We see dollar strength continuing and gold strength continuing, right? So we've seen a decorrelation. Reason is because of the fundamentals and, you know, fundamentals behind why gold is going up. That's not a good sign. Well, you have to realize what's the fundamental factors of gold pushing up. China stimulus, all of that stuff. So China stimulus, rate cut bets, JPY easing policy, which is why JPY should be weak here, and we should see this. If this breakout fakes out again, holy crap, GJ is just so dead, man. So dead. Like any other like time, like bring this same situation last year, I close my eyes and buy. Like you would just be taking setup one after setup one after setup one right now. Like there's no way it would be pulling back this deep. You're literally closing above the range right now and then going to the next range and then pull back, going to the next range. 100 pip banger today. $100 pip banger. Many states don't want to pay in dollars anymore. Yeah, that's what BRICS are talking about, coming up with their own currency. But remember, that's not going to happen overnight. It will not happen overnight. It will be something that takes a while, and people know that already. People know that. How much physical they've acquired? Physical what? Gold? Gold fat rejection. Let's see. Yeah, pretty big boy rejection. Yeah, I mean, if BRICS starts announcing that, you will see gold start to fly up, right? If BRICS start to say we have bought gold, any big organization or country itself announcing that they're buying the asset, you know, you'll see that. Why don't you prefer zones instead of lines? Zones are good for reactional points. They're not good for accuracy of closes above or below, right? So you need the close to be the catalyst, right? Closes are going to be more accurate than zones, because zones, you're looking for reaction from zones. You're not looking to trade from... The zone is where I'm looking to trade, right? So if I was to draw a zone, my zone today is going to be this. This is my zone, because this is where I'm looking to capitalize off. If we can capitalize before, yeah, we can see if I can find a way in. Before that, that's obviously an option here, but that would be my zone, right? So zones are not accurate in terms of a lot of shit can happen in this zone. We could come halfway, pull back, and, you know, but with closes, we get an exact understanding what candles do above what has been printed on the chart, which is resistance at the moment, right? GJ sells. Well, I really hope GJ doesn't sell. It would be extremely boring, because all we would do is come back into this range we've been in for 25 days, and then we're going sideways again, bouncing off random parts in the range, chopping. It would just be extremely BS. Alright, 30 minute is closing bearish here. We do have a break of structure on 15, which is not the best sign for upside continuation. I assume that this will close below the 15-minute support. So yeah, we need something getting back in the range. Excuse me, sorry. And then breaking structure towards the upside, right? So even if it gets back in the range, this is where a lot of people again will try to buy, and it ends up rolling over, and yeah, we run the unfortunate situation of a bit of boring price action. But if we can start getting back in the range, and then maybe by London Open we see this, yep, happy days, happy days, happy days. I'm looking for that upside. We're fully bullish bias today, right? Previous daily obviously closing breakout candle on previous daily. 4-hour time frame also closing breakout candles. But just like this 4-hour candle did, this 4-hour candle might want to grab liquidity from the yellow line. Why the yellow line? Yellow line there is a previous, it's a previous 4-hour resistance. So if we're going to retest something, it's probably what we're going to retest first, right? Somewhere around this zone, which is interesting zone because that is the zone where we got the initial push out of. So buys from here, I'm also interested. Harry got 374 people yawning with him. My bad, my bad. Look at the pullback we're getting on GU here. So GU, if that can set up a support, GU looks great as well, right? If we can set up a support. This rejection, like literally higher time frame wise, we don't really have. I mean, yeah, we have this previous daily here. See how that looks on broker. Broker will give me more accurate representation. Zer. Wow, this has a. Does there anyone on their broker current 15-minute candle have like a pretty fat gap? I have a pretty fat gap on that. Oh, even my daily on broker looks a little bit strange. 1 hour resistance, yeah, the wick already tapped that pinnacle, so that's why we can see that, Joe. Because we already tapped that. On GJ, if we can count, would that count to setup 6 at the 158, 195.8 too long after the move? Too long, and there's structure, man. So setup 6 can't be when it's all choppy. Right? It can't be when it's all choppy. Like you need a break of structure, a clean move out, and then a clean move back. So it would have had to happen here. This would have just had to move down, retest, and then go up. Right? Would have had to happen from the beginning. Hey Harry, from last week till yesterday, counter trend trading has been working back to back on GJ. That is true. That is true. Counter trend options have been a lot more better on GJ recently. It's just something that I don't really do myself. I am not a counter session bias trader, but you're right. Counter trend has been working. Yesterday was a prime example, right? We saw it be a bearish session. Price ended up going up. So yeah, there's no doubt about that. I was actually looking for this move, but I was looking for this move from the daily support here. The reason the daily support is this is going to line up with that 4 hour also trend, right? That 4 hour trend we've been seeing. So I was looking for it from there. I was looking for it from there. All right, so it looks like we're trying here. We're trying to move a little bit up. Wow, miss GJ sells. I don't think you're really missing out on GJ sells unless you're full counter bias, counter trend trader today, which I get people would want to be after such a, you know, after such a BS we've been seeing. Hi, I watch you a lot. I'm in Thailand and I enjoy watching you trade. I get a lot of value from your streams. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and thanks for being part of the stream. If we get a close above 196.129, buys look good on GJ. 196.129. Why 129? Yeah, on a 30-minute, yes, but not on a 15. So it depends what time frame closes above. Yes. Do you not use any moving averages or RSI? I don't need to use moving averages. Higher time frame, I would say daily, weekly moving averages could be cool to see positioning. But RSI and stuff you don't need. You can just see from market. I know that RSI here turned down on the 15-minute. Now if this 15-minute candle closes bullish, RSI will start to tick up. You know? So that's how it is. Give me 1 sec, I'll be back. Good day, sir, from India. Brother, you're the same person who said you're the #1 trader in India, and now you're telling me you're from India. I get you're from India. How is that going to change anything? Relax. Shit. Will gold go to 2,900 today? Man, you're on some different level. Are you sure you're not smoking anything there? Or, you know, I don't know what you got going on with you today, but holy crap, bro. Man's in a different world. 2,900. If gold goes to 2,900 today, I'm scared. They can't be real people. They must be bots, mate. No. They're real. Trust. 2,900. Yeah, some shit. Where's 2,900 on the chart? I want to see that. Send me your plug. Oh, man. 2,900 up here. Imagine a daily candle to 2,900. Like, where do you even... Why you choose 2,900? Like, what is going through your head right now, man? Please don't trade the charts today. Please. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. Don't use the charts, please. Trading today... Just take a rest, man. Probably not going to be the best decisions being made today. Yeah, like I said, I'd be scared if we went to 2,900 for sure. Yeah, 2,900 nuts. This guy must be a troller, bro. 100k BTC? Damn, 50% gain. Let's see in chat who called tops on gold and sold. What are your entries? Who sold gold? No, I mean, to sell gold here is okay. That makes sense. Like, I could see people selling from here at this resistance. But I want to see who sold at 2740. Who sold gold at 2740? Very easy entry. Let's see how many people, Claudio, for you. No one yet, bro. No one yet. Oh, one person did. But I call cap. I call cap. I call cap. Putin did. I was scared. Yeah, but what's your confirmation from there? What's your confirmation from there? Good morning from Germany. Good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning. I only sell gold when the legendary trader from India tells you to? Yes. I'm waiting for his signal. He's not giving me any signal, you know? No signals from him. Right, GJ moving down. Does that mean GU is pulling back more? Actually, no, GU is not pulling back more. So we're seeing this being influenced by dollar here. Very interesting. I wonder what we react off. Let's have a look. Very heavy reaction from here. What is this? I guess that 5 minute, but why not react off this 5 minute? Why not react off this? Or it's gonna react off something, but you don't know what, right? I don't see this as something significant. It's not even previous top of this range here, but obviously giving a harsh reaction. So I guess GU, since structure is made, you can also play GU above this 30 minute here as a continuation trade. I prefer on the pullback, but I guess the pullback made its mind up very quick. Yeah, I don't. Why not this one deeper then? This one I would get, you know, this is top of range, also top of 15 here. Makes sense. This, I guess. Yeah, it came, no, yeah, you're right there. That's why that previous 1 hour, but I'm saying the wick literally immediately bought up from that zone. All right, GJ, yo, GJ, are you actually going to do this today and just become dog water? Possible setup 2 on GJ. It wouldn't be a setup 2 because we have a lower high. We can look for the setup 1 above the 30-minute, right? Should be here. I wonder how that looks on 15. Let's see. Yeah, it's basically there. Something like this. Bro, my $400 is lost. Please recover. Why should I recover? This is again, I'm going to say this again and again and again. You guys are going to keep losing money until you change something with the way you trade. Like, why are you investing $400 when you don't know what you're doing? Like, you can pay $50 to be part of a community for a month and actually get good at something. I hate to shill that, but it's like, you're just going to save so much money otherwise. These are the same people who like hate then when you're like, oh, you know, you have a community. It's just mind-boggling to me. And then you come and you expect someone to hold your hand. What if I lose today, man? What are you going to do? Right? That happens. I don't expect it. Maybe a couple of weeks ago I would say yes, but now we're back in action. I'll tell you what's not back in action is GJ. Like, holy, bro, I'm telling you, put the same day, 2023, we're in a buy right now. We're buy flying. Step 4 as well on gold in 2 minutes. Yeah, gold also has that setup going on. We have this 5-minute resistance here as well. I wonder if this is going to be a setup for a lower high, you know? Or can we continue up? We are pretty close to top of range. It's an interesting situation. If we look at where we are market positioning wise, if it closes any deeper, I don't think you have range. Ooh. GU setting up for a 1-to-1 easy right now. Let's see how GU is. I think your stop loss is pretty big, man. It's not an easy 1-to-1. What's that? 12 pips for 8 pips? Not yet, not yet. $30 will close in 15 minutes. 30 could be interesting. These wicks here would be a problem. Hopefully we can get something. How to be part of your team. We open again on November the 1st. We'll be opened again and you can be part of it then. Just check the website. Ooh, a setup 3 actually has got me thinking here would be quite nice. Or at least 5-minute structure. But I guess you could run the full stop loss here. What is that, 11 pips? 11 pips, target to here is about 9 pips. I really want bigger risk to reward, to be honest. I will get that, you know, I don't want my max target to be under 1-to-1, you know. I want 1-to-1 to be halfway to target, maybe around these wicks. GJ is BS, sup Harry? Oh, good man yourself. GJ is BS. What is GJ doing? Yeah, man, what the hell? 2023, this thing is flying today, man. On a day like today, breakout after a month, man. There's no stopping it today. There's no stopping it. Gold, I assume, closed deep. It's moving nice, though. Gold is moving nice. $28. You have your 1-to-1 top of range. Maybe we should have looked at that, to be honest. Where's 1 hour? Key level. So let's see how much you have to key level. That could be a hard beat. Yeah, 24. Actually, that could have been slightly worth it. Did 5-minute close back into that 5-minute range? Ooh. Yeah, this maybe we missed out on, to be honest. I think this was an option of the day. Gonna definitely mentally journal this. Close back in the range. It did come back and made a bottom wick here. At least can break even at this zone. I was entering my size and it pushed. Was it that fast? Yeah, if it's that fast, then probably I will. For me, GEO is worth it since it gives me 0.0 pip spread. Yep, that's fine. I'm looking for setup 3 so I can be like a 1-to-2 up here or just get better entry condition. Took setup 2. Yeah, that's valid. It was valid. Apparently it happened super fast. Yeah, I can see it's just a 1-minute candle. But it did close back in that 5-minute range. Yeah, I quite like that, to be honest. It's definitely something we have to consider here, to be honest. There was an opportunity. Yeah. So I have to actually look at that. I missed setup 2 too fast. I probably would have got caught out with that being too fast. Really, my focus today was going to be GJ. I was actually only going to look at GJ, but holy crap. It's like I show up to the charts and that's it. What's happening? Stuck. Gold move exactly as I wanted my London plans. Did you have enough time to enter? We'll push today, but at London close. Yeah, as long as it pushes, I guess. Indian legend was right. Setup 6 wouldn't be a setup 6, not a structural point here. This is not a structural point. This is just a structural point would be something like this, you know. So you could look to take supports from here, but this is just a candle close bearish and a candle close bullish back inside the range. This is like a 5-minute setup 4 basically, not a structural point. I sell GJ on 5-minute time frame. You think it's good? I'm not a seller on GJ today, but with the way it's been, like I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up selling off. But I just can't. Like, you know, historically, of 100 iterations, I've probably been in this scenario where we have a breakout on GJ. 95% of the time, it's going up. You know, so really today I was looking to be as aggressive as possible. You know, like really any opportunity I have to get involved. But what I'm seeing right now is not very confidence inducing, if I'm being honest. 1 hour is closing bearish and 30 minutes now breaking structure. So I guess, yeah, as a counter trend trade, but I actually wanted to bounce from here and close back above the 30-minute to get buys. But I also have to keep in mind that this is not too confidence inducing with the way it's forming. Tradesharpe next week, gold is not going to move on Monday and Tuesday because it's India bank holiday. Yes, of course, you guys run the whole gold market, I can imagine. Clean push on gold. It was amazing push here. Congrats to everyone who got involved in that one. We're looking at GEO. Maybe should have locked in a little bit more on gold today, actually. Gold has volume. It's not crazy. They're 1/4 of the population. Yeah, but that's not physical gold they might be holding. They're not going to be trading gold. Someone took gold? Yeah, I think 2 people took gold, and the exclusive in YouTube chat, a few people. Book 25 pips on gold setup too. Yeah, it was nice. Gave you your 1-to-1 now. A little bit more than your 1-to-1, I imagine. Let's have a double check. Yeah, 31. Stop loss here. Tight stop loss 28. Safe stop loss below the wick. I think you get away with tight stop loss. It's below a key level, so I don't see you needing anything bigger. So I like it. I like it. Damn, I feel a little bit upset, but still okay. Since it was part of my plan for today, I was locked in, but just too fast, 3 seconds. Well, that's the point. Imagine me. I mean, like you said, it's too fast. That's outside of your control, right? For it to be too fast. You can't really control it being too fast. If you were setting up risk, then I'm glad you didn't FOMO in. It's like me yesterday not getting triggered by 0.4 pips, right? What can you do about it? Looks like Geo is getting in the volume right now. Remember, this move looks good, but you're not even at a 1-to-1, even if it reaches this resistance. So don't fool yourself that, hey, this is a great move. I know it looks very good, but remember, this is going to be nothing in terms of a percentage. So always keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. It does look good, but as a percentage wise, needs to do a lot of work here. So the smaller stop loss we can get right now, the more we're going to have opportunity to get that actual 1-to-1 and be paid. Which is a shame this did it in 1 candle. If this did it in 2 candles, your stop loss would be maybe somewhere here. 5 pips, you'd be up about 2-3 pips halfway to TP. Makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense, those type of trades. Alright, finally, GJ opening gears. Maybe by London Open we get something. What's this, 30 minutes to London Open? We maybe get something. Bottom wick on Geo was an idea I had. Bottom wick stops. I think you needed a bit deeper bottom wick stops to run just bottom wick stops. If you got maybe key level stops would be your aggressive stop loss. But there's really nothing there. Until you got this 5 closed now, because now you have a 5-minute structure. Even stops below 5-minute structure will be risky here, but I guess that would be, now would only be this time where you could kind of use that. GJ looks nice on a 5-minute setup 5. Let's have a look at how 5 minutes looking. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good, but higher time frame doesn't look good. So it has to look first good on higher time frame, and then you can use lower time frame. Remember, higher time frame always rules in these scenarios. Well, personally for me. If we had 1 hour bullish, I think I would rip that, to be honest. If 1 hour was bullish, then you have the catalyst there. You know, this is not just going to be a top wick. So then you rip it. But you have 30-minute break of structure, 1 hour closing at resistance, 15-minute break of structure. By all means, unfortunately, this could just be a retest, as that's not really with you. Yeah, gold was a nice move. Gold was a nice move. This setup 2 here. We'll set up 4, to be honest. But again, it happened fast. People said it happened fast. I doubt anyone would have been able to get in if we just rushed it. It would have been slipped late. I mean, if Gmail even planned the move and it happened fast, there's no way. Already closed? Yeah, my TP would have been somewhere around the resistance here. Anything here is just plus, runners, fun. A day like today to leave runners. Let's see, 4 hour. Yeah, it's not crazy to the 4 hour, to be honest. It's not crazy. Does make sense. Bro, I wasn't that fast. It was forming, not the formation, the entry. It's different. Alright, nice 30-minute close here. In about 41 seconds. Any form of retests we can get right now to down here, I feel like we can rip it a buy. So we'll have to respect this structure in order to continue up. Another, if we just break the high now, how worth it is that buying these highs as a full continuation trade? 8 pips here for 5 pips, can't do it. Can't do it. If you want to take the continuation trade, it's there for you. Up to you if you want to accept negative risk to reward. With this volume in the market, yeah, I think there's a chance it could just continue through this resistance. We'll have to see. Retests, very interested. Very, very interested. If you calculate it after the close, yeah, I always calculate after the close. What if it creates a deep bottom wick? Yep. That's where I look to buy. Salty about gold. I had yesterday off. Don't think I'm fully back on it as props. Yeah, but I think even if you calculated after it closed, you probably wouldn't have enough time. Yeah, we just need to be a little bit more locked in. It happens. There's plenty of options. Might be trying something a bit aggressive on GU if we get the opportunity here. Yeah, anywhere down here to this 30-minute retest zone, I'll look for a potential buy. My stop loss at that point, I can run about 4 pips or something. TP about 9 pips, makes sense. especially now that it's broke the high. If it comes back, me buying right now, you can take a setup one buy here, but you need it to push through here. You need it to rip through this zone here, through the 4 hour. You need it to break through this 15 zone here, previous 4 hour. Needs to be able to get through there. Like really, I want to be break even around these wicks, because I notice sometimes price really doesn't like wicks. Can get heavy rejection from wicks. In GJ longs right now, see how GJ is doing. That's looking better. We're trying slowly but surely. Hopefully we can have it by London Open. We can actually get some action on GJ. GJ is going up in 20 minutes. Let's see about that. Let's see. It is respecting key level. That's going to be, I think, our base for this session. So if price does want to go up today, we can grab liquidity again from key level. Wouldn't be surprised. But we need to respect key level. We need to respect key level. We need to respect key level in order to continue what? To continue bullish. I would assume we respect key level. Look at German 30. I had my plan set out for German 30. I don't think we're at my plan for buys on German 30 or DAX. Yeah, looking for buys above the range. Set up 2 buys. I haven't back tested yet. I just back tested on breakouts, as this indice likes to form ranges before session, breakout after. Like look at yesterday, right? Very clean once the breakout came. This is the trade I took yesterday, right? You can see breakout candle. If you guys don't know that trade, it's just a setup one, right? Setup one. A trade we always take. But you can see the range is very choppy, but once the breakout comes, price action is pretty smooth. So I'd assume the same here. Price could be very choppy, and then once the breakout comes, we could see some nice smoothness in the market. Yeah, I'm not sure why GJ is so low volume on a breakout day. We should be flying. Which pairs we waiting for? Have a few in the bank. Have DAX, not a pair, it's an indice. have GJ I'm looking at here as well. Today my focus was supposed to be GJ. Main focus was GJ today. Didn't really care about much else, but it's not proving to be what I expected it was after seeing such a 4-hour candle close. But we don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. GJ will do head and shoulders before flying up. I think it's had enough time to sort its shit out. I'm expecting at least, you know, on a breakout like this, we should see at least 500 here. 500 to the 4-hour. 4-hour would make sense in terms of technical target. 500 in terms of key level, reactional point. This could also be the sell catalyst for gold if we want to be looking for a bit of a pullback move here. Took 2 trades today, calling it a London session. Yep, I think that's a great plan. If you took 2 trades, call it a day. That is definitely a nice one to do, man. I agree with that. The narrative for GJ is that it needs to move from premium to discount. 50% of the range pullback still sitting at a premium. Well, technically, GJ is an asset that likes to have heavy continuation. It's why a lot of traders used to fail to trade this asset, is because of its continuation. Many traders are scared to buy that continuation, whereas it's extremely rewarding. If you look at GJ over the past couple of years, it's a very rewarding asset in terms of continuation plays, right? You can see how that plays through. Playing continuation days of back-to-back upsides, right? Whereas in this situation here, we would expect during London, especially like these days here, especially back in here, back in here as well. So if we're gonna see, and normally after these big pullbacks, we get continuation, big pullbacks, continuation, big pullbacks, continuation, big pullbacks, continuation. You get the story. Big pullbacks, continuation, big pullback. We got continuation, we pulled back, and then range. So normally in London session, we'd see these breakouts, but recently it's been trying. But every time we try, we fail. This iteration here, 2 iterations we failed, and we're not seeing the volume. But this time is slightly different because we have a 4-hour breakout candle with a 4-hour rejection candle and then close above. Every time we tried, we just rejected. And this time we actually closed above. So this would be the candle, I assume. Doesn't have to happen right now, but we were having a lot of volume leading up to the session. I expected that volume to continue, which it still can, but maybe it happens a little bit later. Maybe it happens during NY. It's just not happening during London. Would you be interested in selling gold for S2? Just in a range, could be playing games? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something we can consider here. We shouldn't speak about it, otherwise it will just dump to the bottom of the range before we can take it. Maybe 4-hour will fake out back into the range. It's possible. Would be a little bit boring for us as wanting to trade GJ, because then we're just back into the range, right? Range is a little bit boring in terms of price action. Once we're outside the range, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun. But just because it's doing this right now doesn't mean that it's over. It's not going to break out. Like, you know, we still can have the volume come through. It's just a matter of when. The only time we'll know that this has failed is when a candle's closing back in the range. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's get it. Give me a sec. I'll be back. Guys, what are thoughts? Yo, be careful with the thoughts, bro. Be careful, man. We don't... Yeah, concentrating on one pair is, of course, lovely, man. It's definitely something that I used to do. But when the opportunity wanes, you could be sitting... you can be sitting and doing nothing for a month, you know, for quite a while, you know. Is there a pair you will never trade? No, I never say never. There's not one pair that I extremely hate or anything. Let's see if we want to attempt potential gold sells here. If 30 on gold doesn't have a big top wick, maybe this closes nice. We're getting top wick, retesting high, flip would be interested. For sells, you mean? Yeah, I'm looking at it as well. Especially with decent top wick. Need to run big SL? I think above the 30 high, if it makes a decent top wick, would be good. Any bigger SL, you don't really have the risk to reward. Is today really more special than the other days? Every entry failed, moreover we're approaching target. We are approaching target, but I'm just looking at the 4-hour change of structure would be a catalyst. Guys, I'm going to give it a sell shot here. A little bit more counter trend here, but breaking through this low here. See if we can get the continuation. Give it like maybe half a pip below. If this 5-minute close is bullish here, I'll let it make its bottom and top wick and take it like that. Stop loss will go above the highs here. A little bit more riskier, but we do have a mixed bias today. I don't really like to be selling gold long term, but this more short term play. We are mixed bias, so not counter trend. Yeah, we are mixed bias. Sit this one out. Sure, sure. Target 30 on sells. Yeah, that would be like your max target, bottom of the range. If this 5 closes bullish, it shows me we are respecting this little support zone. You guys see this support zone? So we have to be careful. But 1 minute till that happens, we'll see. "22 seconds. I kind of want to wait for the 5 minute to close. If we're 10 seconds, I'll wait for the 5 minute to close. Yeah, guys. 14 seconds. I'm going to wait for 5 minute to close first. Just because in case next candle opens no top wick and triggers me. So I'll just delete that and wait for the candle to close. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. Like that would have triggered me. And then look, now we're straight into drawdown. Yeah, this is what scared me, right? Yeah. Very typical gold. So that's a huge lesson right there. Look at this lesson. I really hope you guys notice that. That's like a big clutch I just did right there. Huge. Huge clutch. Now re-break of lows makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna consider now, re-break of lows. LeBron type shit. How's GJ doing? Guys, don't lose sight of GJ. Don't lose sight of GJ. I kind of really want to save my bullet for GJ, man. There is an entry re-break of the lows here, but GJ is moving. I want to save my bullets for GJ, guys. I'm being honest with myself, but that is a entry setup there on gold if it re-breaks its own low. I'm not gonna take both. Where would you enter gold? Re-break of its own lows. Depends on this 5-minute close as well. If 5-minute closing strong bullish like this, you probably want one bearish. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at GJ, man. That was my focus here. Look at the 1 hour close bullish here. GJ has cleaner range, it does. I mean, GJ was supposed to be my focus, but I mean, it's lost me a bit of confidence. We're not seeing maximum volume, but I still have to give it a shot. Claudio is asking what makes this time a little bit more exciting. At some point, we have to have a resolution to this range. And we do have the daily close, which has been faking out, so that doesn't really give you confidence, since the daily close has been faking out a lot. So you don't really care about the daily close. Then we got the 4-hour close, which again we don't really care about, because every time we've got a 4-hour close like this, it's also faked out. And there was the start of the fake out, starting to close back inside the range, but then, good morning, we formed this, the candle that now has rebroke back outside of the range. This is something that GJ has not been able to do every single time. So this is the first time this has happened, because every single breakout we had, the next 4-hour candle just closed bearish and continued. Breakout, closed bearish and continued. Even broke the highs, right here, broke the highs, bearish and continued. This one here, obviously different scenario with this with news, but you get my point. So this now, okay, bearish, but no continuation. We're breaking above all the wicks, which we never previously were able to do. That's another thing. Remember, we never were able to close above this zone here. This was never a possibility. This tried, this tried, this tried. This even didn't close above here. This candle closed above this zone, which was never closed above before. Why not buys above 320? Because I can also base it off the 30-minute time frame, right? I can take this trade based off 30 as well. Can't be more happy with management on GU. Yeah, this was my point. I think you did it extremely well if you close out break even here, but that's my point. Stop loss below the range here. You have not enough to get your 1-to-1. So high chance it's going to pull back. Unfortunately, it did here. But I think if you wanted to give it a shot, like I said, it was maybe... This is the problem. We were always looking for those smaller stops to avoid this situation. If we managed to be able to get stops, I mean, 8 pip stops here for a 4 pip move, you know, yeah, it's okay. But again, this is the type of situation we were trying to avoid, right? Slightly above your 15? What's slightly above my 15? Oh, did I mark the... No, because the wick crossed it. So I'm relying on volume to push through that. If we get a breakout, I rely on volume to push through that one. Is GU gonna reverse today? I feel like London has been on a downtrend. I mean, we didn't technically tap target to the T. We have tapped in the wicks. So it's a possibility we can, but at the moment, nothing is indicating pure downside. 1 hour will probably most likely close bullish here of some sorts. So maybe it wants to try a little bit of a wick fill first. I could see buys from key level again, man. We haven't tested key level. I could see buys from there, really. Even buys from here. Look at gold, man. I think that move I made today, waiting for closes. This is why I love to wait for closes. People always like, listen, it could have pushed today. Remember, it could have pushed no top wick, dump like 30 pips, and we would have missed the move because I would have deleted my sell order. But this is the randomness that I'm avoiding in my trading. So I really want everyone to take note that if you enter today, like we would be next to stop loss. We'd be close to stop loss, and it would be a really shitty position because I knew I should have waited for candles to close. Because you see, I told you, I'm scared of the situation where the candle closed, next one opens top wick, triggers you, no top wick triggers you, and then flips, makes a top wick and never comes back. That's the reason why people, when I tell people I like to wait for top and bottom wicks, it's because I need to see that price can then end up continuing down, because you could end up in a situation like this where price makes a top wick but never comes back, and you just not even get to see one chance of blue, right? You never get to see one chance of blue, and that's it. You go and you hit stop loss. So extremely important lesson, and I think that small detail will cause you on a day like today to take a loss, right? So realize that you were okay, but it was a small detail that made that event happen today, and that comes with experience and of course us being exposed to situations like this. So thank the market to give us a situation so that you guys could see that in front of you, right? Come on, GJ, you have 25 seconds. Can we please close above? Come on, do it, GJ, do it. Moved it to 1 minute pause candle. All right. But then this extremely negative risk to reward, right? But that's fine, I guess. Better than nothing with that situation. All right, what do we have here? 30-minute candle close below. 15-minute candle close below. We're having this little lower high type trend. I would like to see that trend break. To be honest, a 5-minute candle close above here can look for something juicy. What's this cloud is sending? This is GBP USD 15 looking for shorts. I would do this if we tap the actual structure. You get what I'm saying? Like, I see your vision here, but you're yeah, I don't consider that hit, man. I don't consider that hit, but yeah, you could try this. The problem I have is that we've been in a straight uptrend, so you need at least a break of structure. Where's your at least closing back inside the range? Like, if you run this trade 100 times, if we're gonna have momentum today, it's gonna react off here and continue bullish. Nice bottom wick on the 1 hour here. I think if we can get above this 261 here on a 5-minute close, I will base the whole trade off a 1 hour, use the entry on a 5, and look to enter a bullish move towards the upside. When you beg the charts, it doesn't work. Well, thank God I'm not a beggar. Clean range to the downside on GJ, yes, but again, I'm not a counter trend trader. Like all week, there's been counter trend options. As much as I would want to take them, that's not the way I trade, unfortunately. So if this, this is not the way I trade. Goal setup 3 on 30 minute is valid. On 30 minute, I am on 30 minute. No, because you have a wick here, right? You're not, setup 3 is above resistance. You're at resistance here, so it would be different. This point you'd wait for a setup 1 above this resistance would be your entry option. Now if this candle closes below there, yeah, I'm interested in sells again. Up 3-4% for the month. That's not bad, man. That's good. That's good. I was having a slow month. Last week was pretty good. Made 3% last week itself. So very happy with that. But shouldn't be ashamed at 3-4% for the month, man. It's excellent. Now look to preserve that. Make sure you don't go ahead and blow that. Do you think GJ wants to tap the 4-hour support before moving? It's possible, yeah. That could be where it wants to tap. It's not too far away. And to be honest, could lead us into some more buys. But would be nice just in London to actually get the move now, so I can be involved now and not have to stare at the charts all day waiting for that type of move to happen, you know? So yeah, while we're waiting here, let's have a look at the plans today. All of the guys sent here. See if it lines up with my plans. All right, looking for buys, retest of 4 hour. That's basically going to be buys above, clean breakouts. Yeah, pretty straightforward plan here. I think most of us are going to be on the... Yeah, most of us are going to be on the same suit here. So let's have a look at that gold plan. Yeah, that's an interesting plan. Sells below kind of the plan we had as well. Structure for buys. Yeah, that looks good. GJ plan, possible setup 2, setup 5 for buys. Yeah, we got that a little bit earlier. Setup 2 did happen. If you put your stop loss below this wick at the time, would have not given you. Like DAX, if we close above, we'll have a look at DAX now. We have a little bit of time before we close above, so not too worried. Same plan here. Very good, very good. See the selling plan. Yeah, I think that's where we're looking for. Now we can maybe even look for something earlier. GU plan sells from here. Okay, previous 1 hour support sells. Strong bullish close. Yep. Pulls back. Yeah, everyone looking for pullbacks, which I like. Close above. Yep, similar plan above. Okay, pull back to continue for buys. Yeah, that was even your plan there. So nice to see the plans. Well done. I'm sorry, I know you love GJ, but it's trash for me. Actually, recently I've been in a breakup period with GJ, to be honest. Last time I took a trade on GJ was beginning of the month, man. I've been trading gold and DAX and GBP USD, man. That's been my trades. Gold, DAX and GBP USD. Let's have a look at DAX, see if we can catch something. I've loved having DAX as a backup pair recently. It's been quite nice, to be honest. Yesterday, but the move came late yesterday, so this is happening mostly after stream, but always discussing about it with the guys in the exclusive, and we're always chatting about that stuff. If gold close above, would you look for it? That could be an option. Yeah, we're buying top of range, but we could try it and then just be more aggressive with break even. Yeah, we can try it, try to get the wick fill here. If it starts to reject, we can just get out. No harm in that, try, see if we can get back. Just the scary thing is, imagine to get back up here is all-time highs basically. So it's a little bit scary. I mean, your target would be 4 hour. So this would be realistic target. Would you wait for 5 minute? 15, because 5 minute is, yeah, top of the triangle. You know, it's the most riskiest place to buy, right? So that's why you have to be super aggressive there. DAX buys would have to be 15, man, because 5 minutes not clean. You know, if you're buying here on a 5 minute, you're buying into resistance. So you need to buy, if you're buying on 5, you need to buy above this one here. So we'll see if we get that trade in. Advice for self-control and discipline. Yesterday I caught 0.35% win, then lost 1%. So you're asking what's my advice? Why did you catch only 0.35? What was the reason behind that? Did the market not give you enough? What did you just close too early because of fear? Like, there has to be a reason. And if the reason is that the market just didn't push enough and you closed based on a technical reason, then that's fine. But make sure your win rate is slightly higher, that you can afford a little bit negative, you know? Dark mode off, please. Then you can trade your own charts white. I trade my charts with a dark background because that's how I enjoy to trade. And if that's okay, you know, that's what I would like to do. GJ looks like it's going to be a very impulsive move up. I think if we're going to take impulsive and be a breakout trader, you need to go above the highest high. You know, you need to go above the highest high. So if we're going to do that, we'll have to be, you know, light mode is racist. Don't know how people trade on light charts, can't see for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, I think dark charts, it's a personal preference. I get it. I do have a light chart background. This is a light chart background. For me, it's too much, man. It's too intense. Holy, flash bang, guys. Move it back, move it back, move it back. Move it back, flash bang. Oof. Too late. I'm going blind. But I do have to agree that a white chart is stands out. The candles stand out more because it's against a lighter background, right? The same thing I use in thumbnails. You see that? White thumbnails stand out more a little bit, right? Or colored backgrounds, right? If you look at the dark thumbnails, they don't stand out as much as white thumbnails. Like this compared to this, right? But since there's so much going on in a thumbnail, it's not so blinding. That's because you're on dark theme in YouTube. That's not default. Well, most people have dark theme in YouTube. It is default, man. If you just type YouTube, Tradesharpe, I think giveaway when we get our 100th win on stream, man, giveaway always comes end of month. The goal is, guys, a huge giveaway is going to happen when we have 1,000 viewers on stream, man. 1,000 viewers on stream. We're gonna do a massive giveaway. Massive giveaway. That's gonna be the goal. So make sure you're supporting the stream. Get more people in. Let them learn the skill here. Let them actually learn and earn. That is the goal here, right? Yo, Sebi, don't spam caps in YouTube chat. Don't spam caps. I can't see your setups if you're sending them in YouTube. If you're in the exclusive, so send them in the exclusive. That's how I can see them. YouTube chat, I can't see it. How about 100k subscribers? I said 100k subscribers, I'll have to fly someone out to Dubai. That's what I said. I'll have to be a man of my word. That's gonna be insane. Yeah, DAX, we probably want this 15-minute candle to close bearish and then the next 15-minute candle to close above. That's gonna be nuts. YouTube video, yeah, it will be cool. I'll take him around, show him a bit about trading. It will be pretty fun, I have to say. Guys, ideally we want this candle to close bearish here. Otherwise our stop loss has to be below the range, which is like 40-point stop loss. Is it for all members or exclusives? It'll be maybe for all. If 1 hour flips in GJ, you'd consider buy, not a flip. I want some sort of break of highs at least minimum or closes above on 5 minutes. You meet Filipinos in there? There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot of Filipinos in Dubai. A lot of kuyas. Sebi, you sent in the chat or what? Where's Sebi's trades? He sent it here? What about us already in Dubai, low income earners? Can't we join? You can. If someone wins from Dubai, then that's beneficial for me. That's beneficial for me. I guess I save a little bit. DAX closing above, yeah. Stop loss here. Can we put stop below any 5-minute structure? Yeah, maybe we can run it below 5. Let's see the bottom wick we get on DAX here. Ooh, bottom wick's already through here. Come on, a little bit deeper. Give me time to calculate. I need time to calculate here, boys. Stop loss, I think I can run below this 5-minute structure. Stop loss is around 37 pips here. $36 pips to target. Wow, it's not a 1-to-1. What are we gonna do? Can I run even more aggressive stops here? 25. One-to-one to reach top of the range. I don't know if it's worth it. I think a 5 I'll get better risk to reward. Could be, to be honest, rebreak of high. Or close above this 5 here. Close above this 5 here, I can put stop loss below the range. Use the next 5 as a watch zone. 2 minutes for that. I'm in based on 15. Where you put stop loss though, below 15-minute candle wick. Five-minute structure. Yeah, you'll get your 1-to-1 top of range. A little bit less than a 1-to-1. My stop loss is below current candle wick. Oh, I'll be careful with that. I'll put it below previous because you're at a 5-minute resistance, so you can't run 5-minute stops. You can't run that 5-minute stops. You see what I mean? Because now you're in a really risky position. If there was no 5-minute resistance, like, it's very aggressive that. I'll probably wait for above the 5 to get that risk reward. That looks quite nice, to be honest. Yeah, but now you're stopped out already, you know. So I won't do that because you're buying into 5-minute resistance. How can you use a 5-minute stop buying into 5-minute resistance? Long term, like logically, markets work a lot on logic. Logically doesn't make sense, right? So the minimum you can use is 15-minute stop, right? Which would be all the way down here, which doesn't make sense as well. Gold ranging. Okay, this is nice on DAX. Okay, now I'm feeling a lot more confident. If we can get that close above, like I said on 5, I'll be able to put stop below whatever is created here. Now I have a higher chance here. Yeah. That's my plan. That is my plan. I like that. Discord is in the description, man. Discord is in the description. Yeah, 19,576 buys through that zone. Have about 6 pips to there. Then you look for that follow through. 10 minutes for the 30. How do you calculate risk? Use a risk calculator. If you don't know how to calculate risk, then probably don't trade it, would be my advice. SL below 15? No, 5-minute structure I would put SL below. This one here. Risk on DAX? What do you mean risk on DAX, man? You have to 1%, man. 1% everywhere, you know? You have to calculate, like lot size is a lot higher. Like on the way it works on my broker is, you know, lot size is a lot higher. It's like above 10 lots, I'm using like 25, 50 lots. All right, good structure forming. If we can get above here, I'm going to be interested. GJ, we buying? Not yet. GJ is not doing anything at the moment. It's ranging. If it does end up getting above one of these resistances, yeah, we can look at buys. Nice liquidity grab to the lows. We can look to buy GJ here as well. I do love this liquidity grab, not gonna lie. Is nice. In a swing, 40 pip SL is good. What pair though? You know, some pairs like Euro USD, it doesn't matter. It all matters on what structure is being formed and stuff, right? Here's the GJ move. Five-minute creating wick essentially for the previous one. Yeah, it's good. Just watching GJ here closely. Just give me a second, Sebi, bro. Just give me a second. Looking at GJ here. Wonder if I can impulsively rip it below above 360. Four minutes. 4 minutes. Can we survive? That 5 close under the 15? Yeah, it did. Yeah, this won't count because this is at the top of a range. You want it to be the breakout and then pull back into the zone, right? You want it to pull back into the zone. So it would be a little bit different. But idea is almost there. Idea is almost there. 3 minutes. I just need the toilet before in case we get triggered in this in 3 minutes. I want to be fully locked in, so give me a sec. DAX is also a setup here. We have possibly two setups. DJ closing above, number one. DAX as well, and gold. All setting up here. Holy shit. Everything set up. Gold closed below here for sells. DAX as well for buys above. If we can get the close on 5 minute. I don't know which one to take. Take all. But you have to calculate risk on all. Yeah, I need to run multiple screens here. Right, GJ is not closing above, it seems. We'll see last 22 seconds here. Gold is not closing below. And DAX is not closing. Holy shit, guys. This is nuts. DAX didn't close above. GJ didn't close above. And gold didn't close below. Yo! Can you believe that? Bro, this is nuts, man. I've never seen that. Three setups, not one trigger. That's crazy. I still think GJ has a chance to go up though. Oh, 30-minute close on GJ. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'll take GJ break of this high here. Like a pip above or so. Based on 30 minutes. Stop loss will go based on 15 though. I could run 32 pips here. And manage based on 15. What's the difference? 24. It's about 10 pip difference. Yeah, I'll put it like below that. Let's see. Might happen now. Right, took GJ there. Stop loss going to be about 26 pips. No worries about 1 hour. Looking at the breakout, 30-minute breakout here. This wick, if we mark this wick, if I did it wrong, then I'm wrong today. But this wick tapped the 1 hour. So once we break through the wick, which we have, yeah, you see, 1 hour is actually here. So the wick already crossed through that 1 hour. So entry was above that. I'm just taking it as a breakout, guys. It's been a lot of months we've been ranging. If I don't give this a shot here, then I don't know. I have to give this a shot myself. Don't want to take it, don't take it. But for me, this is how I would classically trade GJ. We've been ranging for months here. And, you know, this could be the day it breaks out. So I need to give it a shot myself. Even if you don't, then don't take it. Wait for more confirmation. But I just need to give this a shot. I need to try it myself because this is just the way I've traded it before. I know 15 didn't close above. I'm just basing it on 30. It did sweep liquidity from this high. I mean, it's, you know, I wait, hope the best for you. Yeah, waiting I think will be sensible, but just don't be pissed if the move happens, right? Your education wise, I'm here, not the signals. I appreciate that, brother. Don't have P&L. I don't look at P&L myself. I don't look at P&L myself. I mean, this might fail if GJ wants to be nasty. If GJ is not in a breakout mood, but I've taken these trades for 2 years and I know I'm gonna be pissed at myself not putting 1% risk on a breakout move breaking 4-hour high. Like, we've been ranging for ages. We have structure here. I need to give this a shot regardless of outcome. I know it's riskier. There's 1 hour resistance you guys mentioned, but for me that wick crossed it. For me, I need to give myself a shot. It's just the way it's just my opportunity cost. We'd love to see the money go up and down while on live stream. Maybe I can find a way that it shows P&L, but I don't have to look at it. It's just the way I like to trade. I like to just focus on price, not P&L. It's all probabilities. Not taking this trade would have been an emotional decision and not mechanical way of trading. Well done. Yeah, it would just be, you know, something where I would be pissed off if it played out later. You know, I rather lose this trade. This is a trade that I'm super happy to lose because I know just this is my classic setup on GJ. Like I've taken, you know, this is just in a breakout move. I can't not give it a shot today. Right, some volume in here. See if we can get more continuation. I think sensible break-even levels would be around 500 if you want to go break-even on this trade. That is where your break-even levels would be. 500 key level. Did that tap 500 on broker? Let's see, let's see. Sometimes this can play games. 498 on broker. Would consider it tap, to be honest. Sometimes algorithms like to front run it. So if you want to be break even on this position, you can. I'm personally not. But that's my break-even zone, right? That would be my plan. But today I really do not want to move fast on this. Today I really don't care losing this. Like, if you don't want to take losses today, yeah, this is going to be your zone, right? So you don't have to take a loss there. Now it's 100% tapped at least. Nice 14 pip move. Where's the hype in the chat, guys? Come on. If you want to take something off here, you can. 500 is a level of resistance. You can do that. Everyone is quiet, man. Where's everyone in chat? Call this to the T. Let's see everyone in chat. There we go. Only Zoom chat is working, man. Guys in YouTube chat, all sleeping, bro. All sleeping, like... They're getting this for free. It's nuts. I might want to take 20% off at 15 so I can run stops below current 15-minute candle and not lose anything. Let's see how this 15 close. We need to close, I mean 5. We need to close above 500 here. Yeah, we're just rejecting 500. Last 55 seconds of the 15. Not a good close if we close with rejection. Yeah, not a good close if we close with rejection. We need to close quite bullish here. So yeah, we close with rejection. I'll actually consider getting out break even. So let's see how the next one opens. All right, no bottom wick. Damn. Bottom wick on broker? Yeah, it has one now. We needed to break high. The fact we're closing below 500 is not the best. Ain't the worst as well. But yeah, not the best. Bit of lack of volume. Hopefully we can just get a quick burst right now. Out break even on GJ? Yeah, that could be sensible if you're looking to play it safe, for sure. B tap. Wow, your entries are nuts, guys. Not sure what's happening. Is your position one lot? I wish it was that stress-free. No, I'm in on a 4 lot here. 26 pip stop loss. Could actually pushed it to 5, but I put 4 and it's too late. I didn't add in drawdown. Could even have a management stop loss with 9 pips. Like this. Are you from London? I live in Dubai. My family is British. Not fully British, I'm mixed. We need some juice, yeah. I mean, if you want to play it safe, that's your break-even zone. We know 500 can be a rejection zone here. But really, the way that I described that I'm happy to manage, it's for me, is my choice. Because I can afford that. Heavily afford that. It's just that 500 level, man, giving us obstruction. As soon as we cross 500, it should be clean sailing. Did you close DAX out? Close full, no top wick? Cool decision. Cool decision. I'll be on GJ. Yeah, that would be the B hit on GJ. It's unlucky for that. If you're holding management stop loss, then that's what will happen. With management stop loss, you can only lose 9 pips here. That as well. No, what I typed in chat still. Should I close DAX? Yeah, no top wick would have been fine to close DAX. If you didn't enter and this has a setup 3, would you enter? 500 would be my issue. So probably like a 5-minute candle closing above 500. Like this is the whole reason why that was chosen as a break-even zone, is because 500 could be issues. Now the difference is that I'm okay allowing this a little bit of breathing room. Thank you so much, Harry. I'm learning a lot about psychology with live trading like this. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just got back. Yeah, B point was tapped if that's what you want to do. I see you wearing a Whoop. How is it? This is a Fitbit. I don't like the Whoop because it has no screen. I prefer to have a screen. The reason I like a screen is because you can do something with it. Right? You can see how many steps you're running. You can see all of that. I was thinking the hard part of closing above was already done. It should be, but look, 500 is proving to be issues, right? You can see heavy rejection coming from 500. So it could just fail here. London can have no volume and it can just fail. That's why that was BE point there, right? Because I know that's a possibility, but you can give it room if you'd like or not. Personal choices. 14 pips. Could I have closed at 14 pips? I don't know. I see a vision maybe of half, but yeah, I get 500 was a point of potential concern, you know, but I don't see myself closing full position at 14 pips. Good trading is boring. Do you agree? Completely agree. Completely agree. Close 80% at 500, then hit BE. I was considering to close 20% at 572 so that I could allow myself to run a stop loss and not get messed up by that. I never go B without securing 50%, rule of mine. Yeah, I mean, depends if it makes sense to secure, but the problem is you might be very, very low on P&L, right? So your losses will be a lot bigger, right? Because what do you manage as well? Do you close half in drawdown? You know, to be able to manage that. Gold potentially closing below. Yeah, this zone is being king for gold, huh? 5 minute did get below, but otherwise it's being a king, so I'd be careful with that. Yeah, on GJ, my plan was above. Scroll up. Scroll up, scroll up. Show us your P&L. I don't even have P&L active myself, my friend. It's personal. It's not personal. I show my P&L to the guys in the group when I win trades. It's just I don't look at it while in a trade myself. It's part of my psychology plan. Part of one of the reasons I'm staring at a Tradingview screen, right? I stare at a Tradingview screen right now. You all watch a trader that doesn't show or look at his P&L? Yeah, they do, because they're looking at the skill, right? Maybe because listen, I'll tell you one thing. You do not deserve to have an opinion that is something that is not an option for you, right? When trading big money is not an option for you, you do not have an opinion. Because yeah, I trade like this, right? I trade with just my entry and my TP and all of that stuff. But there's no P&L, you saw. That's just the way I trade. And if you don't like that, it's your problem. Gold is about to close below. Yeah, I'm just sticking with this one position for the moment. How many bodybuilding competitions have you been in? Only one, bro. Only one. Need to put on some size. It's what I'm working on right now, putting on some size. The guys don't respect your privacy. I think they're used to people showing very flashy amounts of P&L, 10, 20, 30, $40,000 a trade. You know, most of those guys are probably faking it, you know. I know if I was making 10, 30, 40,000, I'm not putting that on the internet, for sure. Do you train abs? Yeah, I do train abs. Yeah, this won't be a setup 6 though. This would just be a retest entry. No, because setup 6 would be from the catalyst. Break of structure, then coming back from the catalyst. This would just be retest. You're literally just entering retest top of range, right? You train at pull days? I train them on push days and pull days, both. Is it true that finance YouTubers ads pay more? It is true. They do pay more, but you don't get paid anything much for live streaming. Live streaming, you don't get much. But yes, finance does pay a little bit more, but I don't know why they're not paying me more. I get maybe about $3 per 1,000 views. But I don't care about money from YouTube. It's not why I started YouTube. If I started YouTube to make money, I'd be a broke motherfucker right now. I'll tell you that much. The amount of hours I put into making content, holy shit. Like, we're here every day live. Let's go. Let's see how much our last live stream did. Let's go. Content, live. Let's actually look at the one before that one, just so we can get, you know, that it's been running for a day and made something. Monetization. Let's see. Analytics. Show us the money. Oh, that's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. So this one made $4, bro. $4 for the stream. It's not bad. Not bad as I thought. But obviously not going to make you rich, right? Good for coffee. Guys, in exclusive, please scroll up in chat. Maybe someone can pin you to the message. Almost enough for a Krabby Patty? Yeah. I think once this breaks the high, we should get a nice little push here. Maybe I don't understand setup 6. Yeah, you don't understand it too much just yet. The problem is you're just taking retest entries. You're finding any random zone. It's not any random zone. It's specific zones from the catalyst of the move, not from the breakout. Just because there's a breakout like this, right, and then breakout, but here was one candle posing, doesn't mean that that's the zone to test. Just because there's one candle here. Right, you need to look for an actual zone that was formed, then the breakout happens, then come back to the zone. Beautiful structure. Yeah, I think GJ is dead here at the moment. So I guess that's it. For me, I'm going to call it here. I want to get on with some stuff. Unfortunately, no volume continuation. Maybe it continues later here. We shall see. And then we can look for, you know, continuation above 500. I think next opportunities will come. And yeah, for gold here, gold tried to get below. It did close below here. Currently respecting lows here at the moment. And yeah, GJ is just forming a bit of range at the moment. We'll see what ends up happening with GJ in a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get more volume for continuation. 14 pips here, not bad. If you secured, break even was the plan, and you got out break even, then that's that, right? So appreciate you all, and you know, that's it. So SL hit. Why you get SL? Break even was here. So hit break even point. That's the best way to manage it, which is why I have that point there. So that's how it is. Take care all. Hopefully you have an amazing day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. I don't think it was enough to secure personally, but I know some of the guys secured at 14 pips here, so pretty good. And that's about it, man. That's about it. So appreciate you all, and take care. Peace. See you guys.